All right, here we go. Like we talked about, Adam, fill in air. Ready to go. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Bottle that up. Bottle that air up. We got to keep it.
Put it in. What do you want me to put it in?
Put it into this podcast we're about to do.
Okay.
Okay. Terrific. We're doing it, folks. We're back in the TNA studios, ready for an all-new, exciting podcast to sleep and cry to.
Have you ever wept to a podcast like this?
Adam's already run out of air to put into this podcast. Good night, everybody. Oh,
good Lord,
they can't hear that.
I'm sure they can.
No one else can hear that.
I'm sure they could.
This is a soundproof studio.
This is a dwelling that has teens, not one non-teen,
post-teens,
a dog,
an uncle.
You think that was something you left up on the counter and it fell off?
Yeah.
That's somehow your fault?
It's always my fault. Welcome into the Ted and Adam Talk for an Hour podcast. I, of course, am letting the theme music air out a little bit longer.
Oh, yeah.
What are you doing?
Oh, you know what that probably was?
Oh, the pod?
Yeah, I'm working on my backsplash. Maybe a tile fell off of the...
You're back in the pool? You're swimming again, Adam?
My sore backsplash.
Oh, now it's officially the podcast time.
Oh, okay.
Adam's got a little construction work going.
Scratch that.
Scratch my backsplash? Scratch my backsplash. That's probably going to be the title of this episode. I hope it is. Let's write that down.
Let me tell you about my backsplash real quick.
Well, let's talk about it right now. It's in shambles right now.
Yeah, I had to get rid of it.
Kind of looking like a little deconstruction.
Yeah, I did some demo today.
Now, folks, we've all been there. We've all done our own DIY project.
Hey, I would say the backsplash is a weekend thing. You can knock that out.
Well, why isn't it done then?
I started today.
You did the demo today.
Yes.
Demo day. So you put up all the plastic in the kitchen.
If you can see this. You see that?
You put up all the plastic.
Right? I tried and it was not worth it.
That's why we got no show prep done before the show.
Exactly.
Before the pod. Adam was doing his demo.
I'm so tired, man. I'm beat. You sure you want to do this? I'm so tired. My back hurts.
I'm going to look up a contractor to talk to. Get you off this project.
Let me tell you why I had to change it. It was just gross.
Adam kicked me out of his dwelling previously. But he found a new home. He got on his feet. But the backsplash wasn't right?
The backsplash.
Let me catch everybody up.
Obviously, factory.
Adam and his family got a new house. They loved the house, hated the backsplash.
This is like a show, yeah.
It was a real catch-22. Write that down. I got a story about that. Catch-22.
Catch-22.
But
it doesn't make any sense.
They
used the same tile that they did the bathroom with.
Yuck.
And they just like cut it and made it like little diamonds and stuff. You know, they took the square tile and said, "There."
Tiling's hard.
That'll do it.
They cut it in half?
Yeah.
They just made it a diamond?
Yeah, they made it a diamond and they put, like little diamonds on or little triangles on the outside of that. And they put it diagonal, and it turns out that was harder to remove.
And it was in the bathroom.
And it's on the bathroom floor.
Ew.
Yeah.
Your backsplash is on the bathroom floor?
Might as well be. It's the same tile, and it's gross.
Man. So you like getting it out of both places?
No, I'm not doing that.
You talking about?
It's builder's grade is what they call it, Ted. When you get a house and they just were like, we got to finish this.
So when you go to Home Depot, do you get to park in the builder's grade parking?
Is that what they call it?
Because
there is a VIP section.
Yeah, if you're like a contractor.
No, I always go to that special line just to feel cool.
You should probably go in the parking.
I always have shit that's way too big. I got to go to this line. This is for me.
You got your big.
It's for like everybody. There's like it's a little stupid name for it.
Start your clock.
I got it going.
You're 5 minutes late. Anyway, So you're happy with the project? You got some tile already picked out? What are you doing, Adam? What's going on back with that backsplash?
I love it that you're interested. He didn't ask me anything about it. My whole kitchen was tore up. You didn't mention it.
I kind of like it, kind of looking rustic.
Yeah.
Kind of like behind the scenes. You get any good kitchen smells when he took that backsplash off?
Actually, when I moved the stove out, it smelled like a dog under there.
Oh, no.
Not like they cooked the dog. It's just...
Okay.
It's probably our dog. It sits in the kitchen.
Behind the stove to warm up? Turn the heat on, Adam.
I couldn't. Saving money for my backsplash.
You got some fancy like mirrored backsplash going up there or what?
You're going to love this. Yeah, mirrors. It's going to be
you're
you.
Doing.
Ask me about my backsplash. It's you. It's your face.
It's whoever's looking into it. Speaking of your dog.
So actually, what about him?
He could be looking at himself in the behind that backsplash when he's doing the dishes up top. When he's licking the dishwasher. When he's licking the bowls out of the sink on his hind legs.
Don't get me started.
Might as well just put a little paw pad up there for him.
You're probably thinking...
When he's looking at his himself in the backsplash.
In the mirror.
Oh, damn good-looking dog. It's a damn good-looking kitchen. Oh, could you imagine having mirrored backsplash? You need to get smudged.
Yeah, it'd be a nightmare. Butter. Yeah, all the splatters. It'd be splashed.
And grease.
Oh, yeah.
So you're going with something fancy, huh?
Well, we went over to the, what's it called? There's a new home floor place. Very excited.
I think it's called the Home Floor Place.
It's called Home Floor Decor or something.
Home Floor Decor Incorporated.
And I didn't know if they were open, but they're like just open, fresh.
Brand new flooring.
Brand new. All the employees are like trying to bug you and shit. How are you?
They
Where
work
you going?
on commission, sounds like.
How are you going? Oh, I'm going to look at tile. It's all over the store. Yep, thank you.
Sorry, we only got that floor tile. No backsplash tile here, sir.
And then they asked.
It's in the name of the store.
Or they didn't ask. They just said, oh, we have financing plans available.
Hell yeah.
And I was like, wait, I don't want your financing. I'm going to get six tiles for my backsplash.
I get 12% off or something.
Get the hell out of here.
You might get the Menards. Well, that's great, Adam. You got a deal. You got a new credit card.
Yeah, I got it. I got to use my floor decor bucks.
So did you have to back order it with your backsplash?
No, I just went and bought one tile and then put it up against it like.
And asked everybody in your house, what do we think?
What does this look like? Yep.
And
we went with the tile. I've already smashed it up. I haven't put it on yet.
All black?
I don't have an edit button. If I was
what
filming
color
the
is
show,
it? What's it look like? Give our loyal TNA listeners.
We're looking at a 6 by. Visual. I found some 6 by 24s. Okay.
Okay.
And I know you're thinking that's crazy. What are you doing putting that back there? Well, I'm gonna run them vertical. Okay.
Okay.
And I've got about 18 and a half, 19 inches from countertop to cabinet. So I'm thinking I'm just going to boom, boom, boom them. I'm not even going to stagger them. I've never done this before. It's just they're going to be like solid.
Freaking out.
And then
we're going to get a lot of feedback on that.
And then you get to the window. So it's like little baby one, little baby one, little baby one.
I think you should record yourself doing this.
Solid. Now here comes the stove. What are we going to do?
What are we going to do?
Well, I got a little secret.
Wet dog.
You don't got to do the ones behind the stove because nobody sees them.
Unless you're moving the dead.
Saving money.
Flooring. Paying off that flooring card quick.
That's right. I got it from the flooring place. Technically, it's not even backsplash, dude.
It's flooring on your backsplash.
Yeah. Somebody probably put it in their bathroom.
Guys.
But you can't have it in the same house.
Can't have it in the same house. Can't have it both ways. This house is not a home. Yeah. Not with flooring as the backsplash.
Not yet.
Wow, Adam, that is brave. I'm glad you shared that with TNA. The
I've got
faithful
an
out
exclusive update that I'm going to give you here, Ted.
there. You have more?
The Backsplash is just a warm-up for my
Tiling
downstairs basement remodel.
Whoa! The TNA studios, the green room's going to get a little update?
We'll never have to leave.
Oh my gosh. Well,
You can poop right there, man.
in this day and age,
You could take your snowball with you.
it's always good to plan for whatever's to come next. Right?
Does that mean we're going to be stuck in our homes?
You never know.
Something, I got a
Something's in the air.
horoscope recently, and it told me that that this was going to happen.
Everything.
I just realized.
Everything.
Yeah.
That you were going to get a new backsplash?
Yeah. Well, they said that you've got to have some 2016 deja vu, basically.
Whoa.
Yeah.
So, astrologers, that's
But
the source of real news.
it is, if you believe in it.
Look at the stars. They'll tell you what's up.
You're going to love this,
Backsplash.
though. You're going to love this.
I'm loving everything you're saying right now. Go ahead.
They said, however, you have the bad, because 2016 wasn't great, if you remember.
For some.
And then what happened since.
Sure. Keeping it vague.
They said that, I forgot. You made me forget what I was going to say, man.
No, I didn't.
Shit.
2016 wasn't great, but you're having some deja vu because of the horoscope.
I'm totally lost.
We're having deja vu.
Yeah. Oh, okay, all right. But you and I are on this list to have a really great mid-November. Something great is going to happen to us.
We're on this list?
And everything's going to be
Why are we
way
on this
awesomer.
Libras and
Yeah,
Cancers?
yes.
There, finally, TNA Nation's been begging us to reveal our zodiac signs, and we did it. Cancer, Libra.
I'm a Libra.
Who knew it? Go ahead and, high five your buddy in the TNA, the TNA pot, the pole.
Whoever won the pool.
The pool.
Pool.
The pool. Well, that's great. Well, I'm excited. It's getting close to mid-November now. So we're ready for a little surprise?
Not really, though. How many days in November? 30?
30. 15.
Okay.
Okay.
We're
We're
getting closer.
when this drops, it'll be the 12th.
Sure.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
So
The 15th,
gotta wait out
though.
a couple days.
Days.
We got this.
We can do it. We can do that. Careful, my hands are all beat up from
Tiling.
smashing tile. I bet you didn't know.
Smashing tile.
This is how I smash tile.
Hold on, I'm almost done with this one tile.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah. She's like, what are you doing?
It looks very clean. He did clean up very well. We had a great dinner in that same kitchen that Adam demoed. What are you gonna do next? You're gonna
all the drywall went in my eyeballs.
You gonna do a little, painting of the cabinets like I see those folks doing?
I'm gonna leave those. Those are kind of nice.
They take one of those sprayer paint things.
No, never. I would never do that.
The caption on the video is like, when the budget's $20 to get the kitchen done or something, and they're just like doing the whole. You don't like doing that?
Oh, I love that video. How come you didn't send me that? I would have watched that.
You know you got it in your feed.
I know, but you should have shot it over to me.
A new fun game.
Then we
Adam
can
and I-
share the video
The
together.
fun game we like to play now is Adam looks up a video and then I pick up my thing and see how long it takes me to find it in my feed, and it's minimal time. Algorithms.
Echo chamber.
Echo Chamber, Ghostbusters, Egon,
Why?
Echo,
What the hell, man?
Echo.
What about it? You
There's
mean
something Ghostbusters related with Echo.
Ecto? You mean
Ecto.
Ecto 1 or whatever it was? The car.
Speaking of Ghostbusters, real quick, the TNA Studios got the State Puff Marshmallow Man here, right? Up top. Remember when they made a cartoon of the Ghostbusters?
Yeah, Ted.
But it had to be called the real Ghostbusters, but because there's
Yes.
another cartoon? Like, was it like made at the same time or different time?
Is that true?
And it was a different thing. It was like different character. It was like a monkey and a different. It was like, hey, Ghostbusters are on cartoons, and then you like ran it, you know, and then you're like, oh, this is not the version I enjoy. This isn't got Egon on it. We got some monkey guy.
I'm gonna watch this, or I don't know what you're talking about, monkey guy.
They got the real, and then look up just Ghostbusters, the Ghostbusters cartoon. Put it in there, and then put the verses in here. And then when you're done with that, when you're making a promo for this, be like, Ted teaches Google. Remember when you were in that class that taught you the internet in college, Adam? And they're like, when you want to include everything in the search, put it in quotation marks. You're like, this is the best class in the world.
I don't like those rules.
Nobody. Anyway, for all you cartoon buffs, kids watch cartoons anymore?
For example, did you know why they called the real Ghostbusters? It's because they weren't the first Ghostbusters. Filmation had a live-action kids show called the Ghostbusters.
Live action?
It featured two paranormal investigators who teamed up with a gorilla.
Mm-hmm.
I don't get it.
It was a live action thing? All right. Disregard.
I want to see a video of this. I am interested.
Oh, you should be.
Oh my goodness, I do remember this.
Thank you.
But wait.
There's more.
I think we've done an episode about this.
We did not. I think like Ghostbuster stuff was like the one like name brand toy we had as kids.
Yeah.
We had a lot of Ghostbuster stuff.
Yeah, I remember.
We had the thing that you throw out there and you step on the thing and it opens up and the spirits and the ghosts would go in there.
Yeah.
Like Slimer.
Yeah. Little trap. Yeah.
We probably treated it like, probably left it outside in the rain, the sandbox we had. Did a lot of stupid stuff with our toys.
Dude, I do remember getting excited about Ghostbuster toys. Kmart.
We had the action figures.
Yep.
Had Ray.
Slimer.
The rest. Slimer.
We had Janine.
Did you keep up with all the
answering
reboots?
the phone? What?
We had Janine. We had
remember we'd play and I'd be like, I want to be Janine.
I want to be
we got another one.
I want to be Rick Moranis' character.
Yeah.
Who gets with Janine? Gazooga.
Oh yeah.
Hubba hubba.
wait. I'm Janine.
Oh, you wanted to play. Well, you're the one that's all over my guy. He's just an innocent bystander.
You're saying that I corrupted you? I, Janine, corrupted you,
What's that scene?
Seymour?
He goes, Suddenly Seymour. We got two different movies here.
Way different movie. What?
They made a movie of that.
Of Little Shop of Horrors?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy, man.
You haven't seen it?
I have. Of course I've seen it.
Then why are you acting like...
You're the one that brought up Seymour. Is Seymour the name of the guy in Ghostbusters 2?
No.
I'm not talking about Ghostbusters, the sequel, of course.
2 also?
Also.
I'll look it up. You keep talking about interesting stuff.
Seymour. Hi, this is Ted of Ted and Adam Talk for an Hour. And I'm going to talk to you a little bit about interesting stuff.
Now do like an ad. This would be a good ad if you wanted to pay for one.
Hey.
40 people sleep into this podcast. Pay attention.
Pay attention while you sleep. Do you like paying for stuff you don't need?
Oh, yeah. Ghostbusters.
Yeah, I only got so much interesting stuff to talk about.
Keep going.
I don't know.
Should I start my clock? What do you got?
Holy buckets.
20 minutes or so?
I
don't know why I ask you how much time when I start my clock. I don't like say, hey, how much time's on there? What am I doing? Adding it to the clock?
Yeah, you're doing like a whole math problem over there. Like, oh man, how long do we talk for? What's the name of the podcast? Shit. are you doing over there?
Hey, is the title over here somewhere?
We're a quarter of the way there.
Dude, that's not true.
It's not. We're 20%.
There, that's better.
That's better.
He's Lewis.
Lewis.
He isn't having the party. Hey, we're having a party. You remember? That's him.
Whose party? It was Sigourney Weaver's, right? What's Sigourney Weaver's name in that movie?
Well, I'll tell you.
Denise. No. Oh.
Dana Barrett.
Dana Barrett. Dr. Dana Barrett. Right?
It doesn't say that here, but I think so.
Dr.
No, everybody else
Barrett.
got doctors. Why wouldn't they give her one?
Well, I don't think she was, after I think about it. Wasn't she, like, doing artwork or something?
Yeah, she like worked at the museum or something.
No, she played in the orchestra.
Yes, she did. She's that was sweet of her.
Ghostbusters was another movie we really did love because
She was
got
talented.
another book opportunity of the actual movie that had the picture, like, oh, hey, come on, Dad. Or Mom, like, come on, Mom wasn't buying us that stuff. But Dad, but, like, get the, the book fair, not the book fair stuff, but, when the little order, with the paper, with the...
It was supposed to be books. You're right. Yeah.
Right, and then it was like,
just toys and shit.
Ghostbusters 2, the Secret of the Ooze.
That was Ninja Turtles, dude.
I know, but there was ooze in part 2 of Ghostbusters.
Oh, there was a lot of ooze.
Think about it.
Yeah.
Underneath.
Was it ooze?
Yeah, it was
what they called
pink
it?
stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know what they called it.
Ooze, river of ooze.
And sang songs and stuff. But, yeah, another book that just had pictures from the movie, and imagine me that kind of author.
What?
Just making books. I guess, just mass produced, but they were just like giving a summary of the... just giving a summary of the movie. And kids would buy it.
Yes.
For the pictures.
Yeah.
That's why I'm combining the Ninja Turtles too, because I think that was the other book I got like that.
Yes.
That's what I'm... Adam, you're a good podcaster.
I'm just agreeing and remembering I read those.
You know what? If you love
ectoplasm,
two guys
Ted, not
agreeing with
ooze.
each other,
we should fight more, I guess.
isn't that refreshing? No, we shouldn't. Not in this day and age.
Ectoplasm.
Ectoplasm? Okay, whatever you say.
Whatever you say, movie buffs.
IMDb. IMDb douchebag.
How was your weekend, man? Did you just work your buns off or what?
Man, I don't know. I think our last SODE, I was just gearing up for my first game at ArrowTED Stadium.
You were?
Still working on that. Yeah, remember we had to, it was a Monday night football game.
That's why. Okay.
Anyway.
So now you've had 2 games since then.
I've worked 2 games since then.
2 Chiefs games since then.
2 Chiefs games and 1 Kansas football game.
Weird.
Crazy times we live in.
They play football in Kansas?
Oh. We keep losing TNAers left and right with our...
Get out of here. Get out of here.
See you later.
Screw you for going to school 45 minutes over here somewhere.
Well, how dare you?
Jerk.
Just because they have a good... What's KU known for? Having?
Basketball.
Well, I know, but I mean, like, they can't get a degree in basketball.
Oh.
Or can they?
Huh. I'm going to touch on that later.
Oh, okay. Anyhow. Yeah, so I'm working over at Arrowhead. Maybe I should call it ArrowTED so, like, any Chiefs employees don't, like, flag this highly popular podcast.
What do you mean?
To.
Flag it?
You know, just talking about the ins and outs of
Copyright
being an employee at ArrowTED Stadium.
Your dream job, which you don't have?
It's fun. You're there at the games. You're there very early before games. And, my first game was working a KU game. I guess I worked 1 KU game during a podcast.
Yeah.
We talked about it a little bit. But then I got to work another one. Which is
They didn't fire
this
you.
last weekend where we had a KU football game Saturday and then a Chiefs Sunday game
Right after it.
right after a noon start. So that was the first noon start after being prime time.
Right.
On a weekday, on a school night. But going back to the Monday, let's start first things first. First game working at ArrowTED was
Monday Night Football
Monday Night
versus
Football. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers coming
the
to
Baker
town.
Mayfields.
Baker Mayfields. They're all beat up. They have no receivers.
Oh, yeah.
Jason Kelsey's on the field with the stage. He just got... he had a whole bunch of pub coming his way because he was at where? A college game?
He was at Penn State.
He was at Penn State. Someone called his brother some derogatory slur.
Would you smash somebody's phone for me, bro?
Of course, bro.
Thanks,
Give me your phone right now. I'll smash it right now. What'd you call my brother?
I need the phone. What I'm saying, I'm happy. Thanks, bud.
Thank you.
I would totally
and he
smash a phone for you.
So, like, did he have the phone in the guy's face? I don't know. I just saw the video of him walking, and then he smashed the phone. I don't understand, like, him grabbing the guy's phone.
I think he was trailing him, and, guy said something to him. He's like, who said that? He just yoinked it.
But everybody on the internet was like,
tough guy?
Jason Kelsey. That was, he had a comment to him. And, like, I'm sure they turned around and paid the man. Right?
You think those people are the same people?
Someone will. I'm sure cooler heads prevailed, and eventually everybody got their.
I think so too. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
I think there's people who can say whatever they want and think that they're not going to get checked.
You don't see that a lot.
What, people getting checked?
Well, a lot of times even at the high school level, you see a lot of kids like, acting like this guy's been talking all this mess on me, and it's been going on for years. We're gonna fight. This is like just the show of it, and then like they're never gonna fight. So,
yeah.
So, football Monday night. Yeah, but one good, but all the talking would go away real quick if you were,
Gonna get your nose broke?
But we act like we fought, or, we got in fights, but we still knew how to be respectful, right?
What? Yeah, sure.
I'm just saying, like, those who...
I just think... Yeah, I'm not like saying you should fight a bunch of people, but there's got to be a line.
But if you're going to run your mouth, get ready to get... A lot of people just hide behind the interwebs or, just talk smack. All sorts of trash, dog. And it's like, what's up with that? Right? Let's keep it cool, daddy-o.
Right.
But you do that stuff in person. Oh,
yeah.
Okay. This is bringing up great stuff for me, okay?
Okay. Catch-22.
Oh. What does that mean? Catch-22. Like, that's when you have like a predicament, right? Like, what's the real meaning?
Catch-22 means like you can't have it both ways. It's like,
right. I now work with someone that kind of uses that as a crutch.
They say it a lot?
They say it a lot.
They say it wrong. They say it incorrectly.
They say it kind of wrong. I mean, like, sometimes it works and then sometimes it just...
90% of the time it doesn't work.
Right. And it's like, do you really mean to say that?
Paradoxical situation. Where
you got
the
an
only
example?
solution can be denied
Does Google AI
by a rule or circumstance. Here's some examples.
Thank you, Google AI.
To get a job, you need experience. But to get work experience, you gotta have a job, man.
That's a catch-22.
It's such a catch-22.
Dude, I need, like, to put some experiences on a resume. I can't have any experiences without a resume. Oh, wait, I messed this up. That's a catch-22.
Yeah. So that's how they do it? They just kind of throw it in
That's how
there?
they do it. Well, it'll be like, yeah, hey, there's no seats available up here for, like, to move their seats. A lot of people want it, like, last minute. It's amazing to me, in all the games I've worked, even the college games aren't, like, sold out. So there's, like, not a huge problem with people being in each other's seat.
Okay, sure. Spread out,
But,
guys.
like,
Fill
now with, like, the
the room.
third-party system and all that, there's a lot of folks that get scammed. They get the ticket, and then all of a sudden it'll like capture the, like, stop the forward, or like
Really?
take back the ticket. And this woman was showing me these emails, like, I'm going to be able to help her, and she was like showing me, like, and then this guy Frank or Tony Montana.
Oh no.
Took my tickets back from me after I bought them, and she's showing me all these emails. I'm like, okay, great. And then she kind of disappears, and then she, like, comes back, and, like, I talked to guest services, and they're saying to me, you got to bring they want you to bring the other fan up. So I had to bring this couple up right before, like, they're doing the national anthem, or they're doing player intros.
Yes.
And they're like, Chiefs have been very popular. There's, like, people from all over the world coming to these games. And they're from a different country. This couple that I had to go escort down to the, because they want to see their tickets.
Yeah.
Because they both ended up having the same tickets. Folks, we're seeing you gotta watch the podcast. Adam,
I'm sorry. I know that's rude. I got all this.
It's fine.
This drywall in my eyeballs, man. It's really bothering me.
You should have worked.
But I'm listening. So when you take them down to confront the person that
I go, hey, you got to
them?
come with me because it's not them. It's because they bought essentially the buyer sold them twice somehow.
The fooler can't get fooled again.
Those are better times. But yeah, so I had to run down there, and they're like, the show, we're missing the show, and we have to go, and they couldn't not understand why they had to go get their tickets looked at. I was like, I'm sorry. I'm like, I just, like, was, like, real matter of fact, with them, and I just, like, where are we going? And, like, it was, like, real close, and I just was. Both of them came with me. I didn't have to, like, it was a couple.
You're saying they're foreign people? They didn't speak English?
They were different, of different country.
Okay.
They were out of towners.
Unrecognizable accent is what you're saying.
Not going there.
I am leaving it so open. I'm not touching it.
Not touching it. Not even this day and age.
So you kicked people out?
No, I just took them there. I took them there, and they. So what happens at these lines? I mean, there's so many people trying to get in at the same time with their phone tickets.
Yes.
And they're, like, trying to scan them, beep, beep, bloop,
Sure.
bloop, 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 and they're, like, showing them, like, it's not going, I haven't been here before. They'll just, like, either send them a new ticket, or they just let them through, and then when they come in, they're like, hey, people have these 4 tickets or seats. And it's like, they have to either find them a new spot, or they're just like, have fun.
What is going on?
Or go fend for yourself.
That's crazy. This is at the KU game or the Chiefs game?
More the Chiefs games.
Yeah.
I mean, so
Okay.
the KU game. But, yeah, the KU fans, they've had a tough go of it. It's been a rough season, right?
They were supposed to be a lot better this year.
Expectations were high this season, but
Yeah.
they have not, for whatever reason. But I'll tell you what, since I've been working, they're playing their home games, the majority of their home games at ArrowTED, because they're doing renovations on their stadium, which is pretty cool for them. A college team playing at professionals.
I would say that's
Super
pretty...
Bowl back-to-back
Oh, sure.
champs,
Exciting.
9-0. Talk about that here. I guess we will. But anyway, so they played lights out.
Mm-hmm.
And the last 2 games, and they beat Iowa State.
Yeah.
on Saturday before the Chiefs played that Sunday, right?
Right.
So Iowa State brings a big crowd. They're ranked. I don't even know what.
Iowa State people love coming to Kansas City.
Huge fans, like huge. They travel well,
Mm-hmm.
and they're
Cyclone heads.
huge Cyclone heads. A lot of them haven't been to Arrowhead, and so they were really enjoying. And I got to go. I know about the issues at the gate because they were so needing help. Because KU games. A lot of folks work a lot of the stadiums around town. Like they work at the current stadium.
Okay.
And they work, so a lot of
They're professional ushers.
So, well, ushers, ticket takers,
Traveling
stuff,
I got
stadium folk,
I'm with you, sure.
the heart of the games, man. What makes the games go, dude? So,
I'm laughing because it was funny, but it's also like very hurtful to you.
well, it takes a village.
Keeps going. I'm sorry, I shouldn't laugh.
But where was I?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
It's just
KU. It's hard to ticket scan.
KU fans, right?
What, are they different or something?
So the Iowa State. So I'm thinking. So I got to go up and like take their tickets up there, and it's like like a scannable thing where you're dealing with people that act like they know what they're doing, like. And like, no, it's actually up here, and this is how I was trained just 5 minutes ago. Please let me act like I know it. Can I touch your phone? And like, and they're like,
you do that.
Then the people I'm working with are like acting like it's a shade thing, like I'm in the
You're
sun's
in the direct
coming down.
light, yeah.
But that would be for like a scanning, like barcode.
It's
What
not
about the readable? Because like a lot of it's like the tapping of the phone. You know what I mean? Like it's
more of a
like
proximity
okay,
thing. Yeah.
They're just,
Mhm.
and I'm like, you have to do the same thing. And a lot of people have these, wallet things on the back of their phones. And
Pop
it's like,
socket things.
yeah, so you just are just molesting their phone all over this readable. Yeah, it's just like, yeah, and
Permissions.
a lot of
Execute.
a lot of the older fans
Generations.
are appreciative when you're like just grabbing their phone, like, here we go, ding, 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 go,
Yeah.
go.
Please
'cause
help
here's
us.
more people behind you.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was fun. You see all the people just coming straight in from the parking lot, all loaded, and it's like, whoa, okay, have fun, stay upright. It's like, geez. So that was fun. But KU ends up playing lights out, and Beats ends up getting after Iowa State. And like when it was getting close to like possible that they were gonna complete the upset, we were like, okay, watch, we gotta go down a little bit sooner towards the bottom of the section and make sure no one rushes the field.
Right.
And I was like, oh, is this really gonna happen? I was like thinking, of course it won't happen, because I'm sure like anybody that does that there at Arrowhead would be like told not to do that,
Ever.
or they would
banned
be like
from
banned
Arrowhead?
from ever
Yeah.
coming back.
So
But I
risk
just
the-
find out people that get banned from Arrowhead, they do have like, if, depending like how severe the the offense,
Yeah.
they have like a class they have to like, hey, here's a class on how to be a human being in public. Let's see if we can try this again, if you can come back.
Your
'Kay.
seat will now have a seat belt on it.
You will be required to wear a neon vest. It says, I have a problem.
You're on probation as a
Dude,
fan.
I was, yeah.
I'm on
it's-
parole,
it's a
man.
different
I
world.
can't get in trouble.
But then these KU fans that have won like 3 or 4 games now, all year,
They're on a roll.
They're on a roll, getting a little too cocky.
22, man.
And where I work, there's two suites like with like glass, like the walkway ends up like being glass, so you can see through to see the whole field.
Sure.
If you're like sitting back in the suites. So of course there's a huge Iowa State party in one of the suites right next to me.
Ooh.
And this KU fan out of nowhere, who by the way, looks like he's not of college age, an adult. That probably should know better. Is just
Okay, an adult.
wasted.
You threw me
just
off.
at the suite.
Okay.
Just like making these like boohoo faces and flipping off these fans, and I'm like, dude, you can't. Let's move it. You gotta keep walking.
Oh my gosh.
And he was just like really adamant about like, or just not paying any attention to me.
Yeah.
For the first part, I was like, you gotta move. Like you are gonna get beat up. I was like, well, what are you doing? You're being silly. Because they're grown men in this suite, like successful businessmen, probably hardworking men who did demo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then so
anyway, he's just sitting around and like still, making all these gestures, and
that's
I'm
too
like,
much.
dude, let's go. I'm about I have to like type it into a thing. I have like no radio, but it's like a thing that will get security there. And he starts moving finally. But then I'm like, dude, I'm like, what are you doing? And like he finally like comes to and like realize I'm talking to him. He's like, what'd you say to me? What did you say to me? Like, I think you're gonna get beat. Like, what are you doing? Like, and his friend's like acting like I'm going after him. I'm like, just get him out of here. Like, what are we doing?
Get your ass on.
What are we doing here?
He's trying to start a fight.
That was fun. I talked to security. I'm like, do I need to like put that in? He's like, oh, is he leaving? Like, it's like these KU fans are homeless right now. They're without home. What's the PC term? I'm sorry.
That's right.
They're
under
houseless.
Reno.
Because I'm houseless. So they don't know how to act. I had one guy come up to me and said, oh, geez. Hey, you got to keep an eye on the fans down below. They got a sign. They stand up the whole game. I was like, at a football game?
You're like, not again.
On the field level? Damn, that sucks. I'll keep an eye on it. So I go down there, and I'm looking around, and I find who he's talking about.
The culprit.
It's like an 8-year-old kid. With a, he's got a little Cookie Monster suit on, and a sign that said, "Let's crumble the Iowa State Cyclones." I'm like,
that's so clever.
And then I was like, dude, you gotta get a hold of Crumble Cookie.
Oh, and be like a sponsor for Crumble?
Yes, KU Crumble Cookie. I'm sure there's some in Lawrence.
Yeah, but he already trademarked the Cookie Monster. Am I right? That wouldn't work, Ted.
So anyway, I went down there several times, talked to him, but the guy, I think KU was winning so well, everybody was standing up anyway.
You were going to yell at that kid?
No, you just go down. I go down there and talk to him, and give
kid.
the illusion that you're like assessing the issue. And of course, they're like the dad's with him, like he's not going to be holding up the sign during a critical 4th down play. Like, kid, Cookie Monster.
Was he?
I don't know. In the way?
Did he do it?
I never got talked to about it.
He's not going to actually block anybody's view when it's a 4th down critical field goal block attempt, right?
No, they weren't there for the Chiefs game.
Oh, that was funny.
Oh, man. So
I don't know. He probably did do it.
So after the Monday night game at the Chiefs win in overtime.
Oh yeah, that was exciting.
Very exciting for a first game working.
How'd we win that one?
It was versus the Tampa Bays.
Yes.
How'd we win that one? Kareem Hunt busted in for we won the toss.
That's right. Oh yeah. Okay.
And we were like, that obviously we're gonna win.
That was 8-0. Okay.
Yeah, man. So not even a week later, back at
We're back
Arrowhead
in the
for the
winning
third
circle.
time.
Wow.
It's all going to be on one paycheck. It's going to be great.
Ooh, that's going to be a chunk, bro.
Ooh, it's going to be a chunk. It's going to be a sweet chunk.
That's weird how they pay you like that.
That's fine. Incentives.
What's that mean? Like you get one check a month?
One chick a month.
One check one check
Depending
a
on the
month?
schedule. On the sketch. All right, we got to get to it.
All right, get to it. Hurry.
Anyway, so Sunday I can say we because I'm an employee, no big deal. I'm serving like Lamar Hunt.
No, you're not.
Anyway, I'm watching the game. I mean, I'm protecting and serving the fans.
Oh, okay. Go.
So, clash with the Broncos. You know it was going to be a barn burner. Meaning,
Divisional rival.
Coach Vance Joseph, right? He used to be the head coach of the Broncos. Got fired. Now he's the DC. Look it up. You know.
What?
Vance Joseph.
What about him now?
He used to be the head coach of the Broncos.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
What you just said there, I didn't know
But
that.
now he's the DC, but he's always kind of had, a way of slowing down the Chiefs, a little bit.
Okay.
And our O-line didn't do so hot.
I was going to ask you because did it look like we couldn't see, I'm watching on TV and you can't kind of see down the field, obviously, for all the receivers.
Mm-hmm.
But it sure seemed like Patrick was holding on to the ball a long time and
Yeah.
running around for his life. And that, a lot of that was the...
I was working at him.
Did you see were people open? That's what I'm asking.
I'm at work, okay?
What?
So I'm making sure everybody's being safe, and I'm,
What?
yeah, people are open. Yeah.
Was there a 8-year-old kid with a sign in front of your face?
We were just reminded after my very first Chiefs game, like, hey, just remember you're at work, and you're not.
You
I
got
was like,
scolded?
oh.
You got in trouble?
Was that for me?
Why? Why do you...
I was like thinking back, was I first down? I'm used to the Royals, where you're like kind of like trying to get the crowd going, being like
They're encouraging you?
an unpaid member of the K crew,
Uh-huh.
double dipping.
Right. But at the Chiefs game, they don't like that.
People are already cheering and acting idiotic.
You're the A crew.
I'm at work.
First down.
So I'm like running up and down the aisles.
High-fiving people.
But the Broncos coming in with a rookie quarterback, Bo Nix.
Yeah.
He's mobile.
Yeah.
Made some plays when he had to.
Yeah, they were bringing it to us, right? They scored first. They wanted to beat
They
us.
scored.
They didn't beat us. They haven't beat us since what?
They won that. They won last year.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, at the Broncos.
That was last year.
Right?
There was some cool stuff in that game, though, still. We lost that game?
Is that right?
I
Yeah,
don't
it is.
know.
We lost.
Was that the one where he
Nicole.
he threw it to McKinnon like, I'm running it? I was like, nope.
No, that was 2 years. That was 2 years ago.
Oh, okay. I was going to say.
Time flies when you're having fun.
2 years ago. Wow. Really?
Anyway. Just wild.
It is wild, man.
So, it gets down to the nitty gritty. Chiefs go down and miss an opportunity to force the Broncos on their drive. They would have to have a sixer, a touchdown.
What'd they do? How did we squander that? I missed
Patrick missed a wide open Travis
it.
Kelce
In the end zone.
in the end zone,
He had to do that on purpose.
just to make it
Close.
what happened after.
He had money on losing.
Oh, good golly! So then the Broncos make it, and so the score is 16-14.
Mm-hmm.
The Broncos have how many? They had a timeout left in the game. They used it to. Well, they called it. Okay, so they drive all the way down, and make third down play. We only had 2 timeouts too. That was the other bummer about everything.
And there was such little time going down. It was 2-minute warning at this point.
They couldn't stop the clock anymore. They
Right.
got when they need the third down, they're in field goal range.
So it's just going to happen.
It was just going to happen. It was
going to be our first lost.
35-yard kick.
Yeah.
And as an employee that's working, doing everything he can.
Don't tell me.
I'm getting a little choked up right now.
Don't. If you need me to pull up the highlight, I'll do it.
Yeah, because I'm looking back and I'm watching all the fans, making sure everybody's safe. Because, it's going to be... I'm gearing up for, all these Broncos to get rowdy.
Yeah.
All these Bronco fans to get rowdy. And I'm on the visitor sideline, too. So I might hear it from them.
So what happened?
I heard the dreaded, if you're kicking the ball and you're hoping for the game winner, the double thud. Meaning the kick of the kicker and then the bam.
The muffled.
Because it was pretty, it was loud right up until the snap, Of course, it was just like, for like a fraction of a second, probably silent. And then, and then it was like, wow.
Yeah.
It was wild, man.
But,
And then, like, just being around everybody that was, like, freaking out about it. Like, all those fans that I saw on Monday night, and they were joking with me, like, hey, if we lose, you got to go, man. This is your first game. Like, all those season ticket holders or whatever.
right.
And so, like, I'm down there, like, oh, God, they're going to say... I can't come back. So, like, as soon as, like, they blocked it, I look, like, everybody was freaking out. It's like, I can come back. Crazy.
Yeah, they definitely need you there, man.
Oh, man. I feel like, just... Usher. When you're ushering and you're giving off good energy...
Good vibes, I think.
You just want to keep everybody happy.
For sure.
Even the away fans, you got to talk to the folks that are getting scammed. Like even at the Broncos, I had a Broncos fan who was like,
right up there, where you're gonna have your tickets checked.
My girl's mad at me because I got scammed. They took my tickets, but like he got in, but he's like they canceled the order. Like they're gonna like refund my funds.
What?
This trip cost nothing, and he's like, just here's the $30 drink. $30 drink.
He's still doing
the
math.
He's talking to me. I can't tell him to go back to his seat. He's like, I don't have one.
Yeah. Can
I
just hang out with you?
Fan. He's like, I like you. I'm like, well,
is your name?
You
tag?
gotta go.
Is your name tag Theodore?
No, I'm Ted. I'm just Ted.
Okay, all right.
Fans recognize that. You got the fans are like, they see me walking up. We make room for Ted.
I don't get it. What?
Make room for Ted. Here comes Ted walking up downstairs.
Make room for Ted. Who said that?
Ted.
Who says this?
Fans.
They say that
and
in a nice way.
You have to ask your kids. Is there a TikTok trend or social media thing about taking pictures with your usher? Because Usher, I had a.
You didn't take any pictures, did you? No. Tell me you didn't take any pictures with people with the hashtag.
No.
Sure.
Like that? No. No, but they were like asking for pictures. Like, can I get a picture with you? I was like, is this a scavenger hunt or something?
Oh, maybe they thought you were cute, bro.
Please.
Now tell us who it was. Who wanted the picture?
Just random fans.
And they were? Chiefs fans.
Chiefs fans?
Old, young.
I mean, yeah, old, young. They're with their father.
What?
They're probably trying to get my... I don't know. Trying to... Now I say it out loud, now I feel like I'm being scammed. Great. Stay tuned for that dramedy.
Yeah, they're making an ID with your face on it.
You think so? To get it? Oh.
So you guys, your next game, is that when they play Colorado? Maybe I'll go watch.
So KU does play Colorado at an Arrowhead.
Sweet.
So that'll be fun.
That'd be kinda cool.
Colorado head coach.
Because the rest of the time you get to watch. Yeah,
prime time.
You get to watch the game, right? I mean, you're basically watching
yeah.
it,
I mean,
right?
I'm working at him. I'm on the job, of course.
But like, you're just supposed to ignore the field. Come on.
I'm, making sure the code of conduct is being
I have a point here to make.
point.
Yeah. Okay, so you get caught watching the game, and your boss is like, dude, what are you doing? You're supposed to be whatever. And you say, oh, boss, I need to watch the game because I need to know when the crowd is going to react. They're going to boil over.
I'm always feeling
you got to get the vibe. There's going to be a riot.
Especially the KU people, they're like, oh, what happened? Because they're always up getting, more beverages. And I'm like, quarterback sack, they got him. They have the pipe. They're like, who, us, them? I'm like, get your seat. just go watch the game. Shut up.
They'd rather talk to Ted in the concourse instead of
but you had a question. What else did you have?
Oh, I was going to say that there's a college game a couple weeks ago and in Texas, and they made a holding call on basically extended the drive for the opposing team.
Yes, okay.
And
Georgia?
The fans,
no,
was it?
Uh-huh.
I don't remember. But it went against them. It looked like it was legit. But they started throwing bottles on the field. I think like plastic water bottles. But it was like, they had to stop the game. And then the coach had to go over and say, like, hey, chill out. Stop throwing shit.
That's crazy.
And then they picked the flag up.
Really?
Yes. The refs were like, never mind, y'all.
Go Texas.
I didn't know if you'd seen that or not. But I did want to touch on the Buffaloes real quick because a couple of things. This Colorado.
Yeah, I'm excited to see them.
And
should come out.
Dion's kids are playing. You ever hear them? They're like all over the place.
Ahead. Their first name is
Schroeder. I thought that was right.
Schroeder?
Why are you looking at me? Schroeder?
Something like that, for sure.
He's I saw
a quarterback?
I saw a clip of him, and they're all like breaking it down, and someone in their staff is like, "Hey, don't forget to get registered for registration's tomorrow," like that, and they break it down. Whoa, and he's like, "What was that? Like, what's he talking about? Registration? Like for classes next semester?" He goes, "Oh, I'll be in the league," and he said it like over and over again, and everybody, he's saying it to everybody.
I guess there's a rumor that he's going to go number one.
The very next.
The Cowboys. Cowboys should go.
This spring? Is that what we're talking about?
Yeah.
That is so soon. He's ready for that?
That's what the rumor on the street is.
And
He'll
be the number one pick?
That the Cowboys should tank and go get Dion for head coach. And his son for the quarterback. Boom.
What?
That's how you fix the Cowboys. Next.
Oh, wow, that was good. I'm going to tell Stimville.
Oh.
What? He likes the Cowboys. He's a Cowboys
I know. Do you think he's already thought about that?
He could probably get a hold of Jerry Jones. He's got a lot of pull.
Dion. He was yelling to one of the refs because they were throwing stuff on the field or something at the Colorado players.
I didn't see that. What happened?
And the ref was like, well, your guys are blowing kisses after touchdowns. And Dion was like, get on it. Get the heck out of here with that.
I did not hear that one.
Prime time.
Oh, and then there was another one that I saw because... I think there was
and another thing.
A late defensive score. Like the guy fumbled, and his other son picked it up, runs it in. And then he does
his move.
Dad's thing.
Just like you did after the MU one on their scoop.
I didn't do that. I
Check
wish.
the TikTok out, everybody. Check the TikTok out. You can find it
I
if
was
you
pretty
do
excited.
if you do a deep dive.
I was pretty jonesed up. So
That's exciting.
okay, so he scored.
Are they?
And so it would have been the other team's ball, right? Because their offense fumbled. He picks it up, runs it in, and then he does the dance and everything. Everybody's
He's all
happy.
winded.
No, they're just
Mile
muttering
high,
around in front of the ball boy, and he's trying to get the ball from him, like because he's from the opposite team. He's like, "Let me get the ball."
Yeah.
And I don't know if he said it or what, but the video starts and they're like he's not paying attention, so he tries to slap the ball out of his hand.
Ooh.
And like 3 guys go off on him, like, and they have all the audio.
How old's the ball guy?
Looks like a college kid, I guess,
Okay.
or younger. I don't know. But they're
Let's
like,
check the video out, TNA Nation. Let us know.
"You crazy?"
Dang.
Well,
I'm trying to get the ball back, please. Well, we better get going. We're going to go over an hour.
I don't know if he slapped the ball,
He just wanted the ball.
but I don't see.
When you need the ball, get the ball back. Right, guys?
Yeah.
Act like you've
Well,
been
don't
there
worry
before.
about it.
Hand the ball to the ball boy.
He's
We're
just
gonna-
trying to do his job. He needs his
I'm
balls.
just trying to do his job.
Hello, excuse me.
I need my ball back, please.
All right.
All right, thanks for listening.
Thanks, guys.
Bye-bye.
Okay, bye.